Hello, everybody. This is Shikha Biswas here. Today, we are going to learn subject verb agreement. Okay, so let me share the screen first. Give me some time. Till then, I will just share my screen and you will be able to see my screen and it will be easier for you to understand. Okay, so here we are going to start with subject verb agreement. When you read any sentence, a sentence has a subject and a verb. Okay. If you know the structure of a sentence has subject, verb, and object. This is the structure of a sentence. Now, whenever you are creating a sentence, whenever you are framing a sentence, your subject and verb must agree. Yes, must match with each other. So, how can we do that? Most of us we make mistakes because we don't have this idea that how can we match our subject with our verb, or we might have not the clear concept about it, right? So today we are going to learn the concepts of subject verb agreement and how we can agree our verb with our subjects. Okay, so here there are some rules. To make a correct sentence from a verb must agree with its subject in number or person. It means if your subject is singular. Now, a subject could be a noun or a pronoun. Okay, so as a noun, you can use somebody's name like Neha, Priyanka, or any place name, any country's name like Bangalore or India, or you can use pronoun like he, she, they. All these are our subject. So, if our subject is singular, our verb should also be singular. And second point is if our subject is plural, our verb should also be plural. Okay? Now, here there is a twist. When you are using the pronoun you will always use the plural form of the verb. Why? Because we use this pronoun you both for a singular person or more than one person. Now, say for example, if I am teaching only one student, I will say, are you understanding? What is the sentence structure? Are you understanding? I'm not saying, is you understanding? What I'm telling, are you understanding? So, if I would have more than one student in this class, then also my question would have been same. That is, are you understanding? Right? So, this is the reason why with you, our verbs should always be plural. On the other hand, pronoun I will also take the plural form of the verb. Have you ever heard somebody telling I sleeps or I eats? No, right? Yes, we always say I sleep, I eat, I play, right? So, this is how we will use or we will agree our subjects with our verbs. Okay, these are the basic hint point which you must remember. Okay, moving forward, we have got some examples. So, in the left hand side, we have got singular noun with singular verb, and in the right hand side, we have got plural noun with plural verb. So, if you see in the left hand side, I have written the girls speaks French. So, see here the girl means one girl, speaks French, right? So here our subject is singular and hence our verb is also singular. Here I have written the same sentence in plural form, the girls. That means more than one girl speak French. One thing you must remember that when you have to make a noun in plural form, you have to add s, isn't it? So, if it is girl, if you want to change girl into plural form, you have to write girls. But verb acts opposite of the noun. That means if you add s to the verb, it becomes singular. That means if I say speak, that is speak, speak, this is singular. Sorry, this is plural, right? But then if I say speaks, speaks, this is singular. So whenever we are adding s with the verb becomes singular. The verb without s is plural. You must remember this. Next, our sentence is the child plays football. Child, one child, plays, singular form of the verb. The child plays football. Okay. The children play football. When we say children, that means more than one child. Play, plural form of the verb. The children play football. That dog runs fast. Now, I think you can understand that our subject is singular. We are talking about only one dog. Runs, our verb is singular because we have added s with it, isn't it? The dog runs fast. Hence, our subject is matching with the verb, right? Those dogs run fast. Dogs, plural, run, plural form of the verb. This dress looks beautiful. Here we are talking about one dress, and that's why our verb is coming with s, and that is singular. These dresses look beautiful. Dresses, that means more than one dress. Look, plural form of the verb. These dresses look beautiful. Rima lives in Mumbai. Rima, proper noun, lives. Rima, we are talking about one person, and that's why we have used the verb that is singular form, lives. Rima lives in Mumbai. But see here, we have used Rima and Rahul. So when you are using and in between two nouns, it becomes plural form of the subject. Okay, and that's why we have to use plural form of the verb. Rima and Rahul live in Mumbai. But say for example, if we would have used Rima or Rahul, then what we would have used here as a verb? We would have used lives. Why? Because we are using or. We are either talking about Rima or Rahul. We are not talking about both of them. Okay. Last sentence is he loves to eat ice cream. He, singular subject, loves, singular verb. Yes, he loves to eat ice cream. They, plural form of the subject. Love, plural form of the verb. They love to eat ice cream. Yes? So now see here, I have written all the nouns in the first column, pronoun in the second column, and the verbs in the third column. So if you see nouns and pronouns which are singular, they have singular form of the verbs, and all the verbs are with S. That is speaks, plays, runs, looks, lives, right? Then we have got plural form of the noun and plural form of the pronoun, including I and you, because I and you always uses the plural form of the verb. So what is the verb we are using here? That is speak, play, run, look, live. All these verbs are without s. That means they are plural form of the verb. Okay. Now, when you frame negative sentences, okay, you have to use does for singular, do for plural. I hope you know that do is plural form of the verb and does is singular form of the verb. Now, here, if you see in the left hand side, I have written this child doesn't eat vegetables. Now, here you might think, why I have used eat? Why didn't I write eats? Because the subject is singular. That is because we have used does. That means we have made do as singular form. We have added s with do. DOES. So when you have changed one verb to singular form, the other verb will be coming in its base form, that is plural form. Yes, and that's why whenever we are using does, the next verb which will be coming, it will be coming without s. This child doesn't eat vegetables. These children don't eat vegetables. This car doesn't look good. These cars don't look good. That lady doesn't know to speak in English. Those ladies don't know to speak in English. My grandmother doesn't know to cook dosa. My grandparents don't know to cook dosa. He doesn't know to ride cycle. They don't know to ride cycle. I hope you understood how to create negative sentences, and when you are creating negative sentences, how you will match your subject with your verb. Yes? So, here, when you are framing question sentences, again, if your subject is singular, you will use does, and if your subject is plural, you will use do. Okay, and whenever you are framing question sentences, these verbs will come in the beginning of the question sentence. For example, does that boy go to school? Yes. Do those boys go to school? And if you create such kind of question sentences, your answers would be yes or no answers. Like, does that boy go to school? Yes, that boy goes to school. Or no, that boy doesn't go to school. Right? Next is, does she has a car? Do they have a car? Does he like ice cream? Do they like ice cream? Does Rima live in Mumbai? Do Rima and Rahul live in Mumbai? Yes. So I hope you understood how to agree your subjects with your verbs when you are making simple sentences, when you are making negative sentences, and when you are making question sentences, right? So if you have any doubt, please let me know so that I can clear your doubt and help you understand the concepts deeply. Thank you so much.